class. Today we're going to talk about the principle number 7, which is student self-regulation assists learning and self-regulatory skills can be taught. Now, what does that actually mean? Okay, so there's about 5 concepts that have to do with principle number 7. The student being able to have the attention to learn, having the self-control to maintain their body and their language and their ability to pay it that attention, the organizational skills, the planning that you have as a teacher before the lesson even starts, and of course, memorization. What is the kid remembering? What are they taking away, and what can they use down the line for themselves? So, what's that going to look like in your classroom? So, one of the ones is planning. You planning ahead as a teacher will help you and your students do more of a student centered, facilitated role as a teacher. Okay, so we have think, pair, share, and we have turn and talk. So, teachers provide that time for the students to be able to collaborate with each other on like an open ended question. Okay, so students themselves get kind of agitated and itchy and want to get up and move around or talk to their friends about every 10 to 15 minutes. So you want to make sure that you input one of these about every 10 to 15 minutes into your lesson plan so that they can talk to each other about the subjects in which you're talking about in class. Okay, so we have Homer Simpson here. He's thinking about what he wants to think about. And then he is going to talk to his partner, which is Marge there, and she is going to think about it, and they're going to share with each other. And then we are going to share out to the class when it becomes that time. It also can be known as turn and talk. So here is an example of what this might look like in your classroom. So I'm going to share with you another idea, which is the attention. How do we get our students' attention? So we're going to watch this clip real fast.
Use is one called hands up. If I need the student's attention, I'll say hands up, and they all put their hands up. And a good way to help them kind of relax is hands up, take a deep breath, let it out, hands down. Then they're ready to listen to the important things that I have to say.
So now I would ask you guys, as my students, to then turn and talk with each other. What are some good ways in which you've seen as a student or you use as a facilitator to grab your students' attention? And I would give you about maybe 60 to 90 seconds to talk with each other, depending on the length or the topic of the question I'm giving you. This one's kind of fairly uh, one path, if you will. It doesn't open a road for a philosophical debate. If the question was a little bit more deeper, we would allow some more time for that.